What's up guys, Seth here. Welcome back to Bachelor MMA. In this video, I want to talk about some of the best pro tips before you compete in your first jiu-jitsu tournament. I got a special guest, my dude Chad Malone, owner and head instructor at Capital MMA Lorton. He's got a ton of experience.
Chad Malone on the Fight to Win stage at a Capital MMA.
All right guys, number one, decide whether you want to do that tournament and register for it. Don't be flaky and talk about, every week, should I do it, should I not do it? Register for it, set your goal, and then go for it from there.
Tip number two, always weigh in the day before if the tournament allows it. Most jiu-jitsu tournaments, especially local ones, they allow you about 2 hours the day before for you to weigh in. I say always take advantage of that, right? Because the last thing you want to do is compete on an empty stomach with no sleep.
Also guys, consider whether you want to cut weight for the tournament or not. If it's a local tournament and this is your first time ever, don't cut weight for a tournament. Show up, eat healthy, show up the weight that you normally walk around in, and go from there. If you're a little bit heavy, you get smashed by the big guys, then think about losing weight next time. But don't cut weight for your first local tournament.
You may be tempted to do all the divisions. I don't know about you, but I'm a guy that's like, I'm trying to get my money's worth. 4 divisions, I'm trying to do every single one of them, but honestly, it's not a good idea. Right? You should choose 1 or 2 divisions, maybe 3, and then stick to it. Like, hey, I'm gonna do no gi, my own division. I'm gonna do gi, my own division. Maybe I'll do 1 absolute, right? So that way you're not worn out because again, this thing's gonna take all day. So by the time the 4th division starts, you might already be checked out. And honestly, I think that's probably the best way to get hurt because you're not really there mentally, you're worn out, you're exhausted. So it's better to choose just maybe 2 divisions. That way you can set your goals, you know exactly what you're doing, and then you can be done.
Yep. Next one to think about is don't go to a tournament by yourself. Go with at least another training partner, preferably a coach. If you can bring your whole team, bring your whole team. You don't want to have your girlfriend sitting there who doesn't know any jiu-jitsu yelling at you, "Kick that knee! Get up, fight! Break that leg!" It's not helping you at all. Yeah. So bring a team with you. They also can help out holding your bags, watching your stuff, holding your camera, all that good stuff.
I'll tell you what, when I first competed, I actually competed by myself, and I actually had to ask random people to hold my phone. And while I was competing, I was thinking about like, man, I hope this person doesn't steal my phone, or hope nobody's trying to steal my bag or nothing. So you want to compete, and you want to be focused on the tournament, and you want somebody trustworthy.
Not to say you can't bring your girlfriend, but just don't have her be the only one there with you. Everybody has a smartphone, iPhone, Android, whatever. So take advantage of that, record your matches, get a little tripod stand and just set it up so that you can get some good video to serve, pay dividends. After the tournament, you get to watch it, see your mistakes, see what you did well, set new goals off of it. And if you can also, even before the tournament, you can record some of your training sessions so you can see what you're doing, how it looks, whether it's going to work or not. Video is a great tool to use in tournaments and prep.
And not only that, man, it's cool to go back and watch it 10 years from now, 20 years from now, right? Seeing yourself compete. So I always think it's a great idea to record your matches.
Bring extra stuff with you, especially if you're traveling out of town. You're not going to have an opportunity to run back home or have somebody bring something with you. So I always recommend bring an extra gi, bring an extra belt, bring extra rash guard, shorts, and an extra change of clothes, maybe even stuff to shower with, definitely something to shower with after the tournament. The last thing you want to do is pay $100, $150 or whatever to do the tournament. You show up, your gi is not fitting right, you forgot your belt, anything could come up and you don't have extras, and you can't rely on somebody you don't know from another team to give you something so that you can compete. So bring extra. It's okay to have a big bag for that day. You're going to be prepared, you can be able to compete, and you won't have to worry about what ifs in the back of your head as you're prepping to compete. Yeah.
Another point that you made was that if you don't have the proper gear, they may disqualify you. Right? I actually remember specifically, I had valid shooter shorts on, and the judge was like, the ref was like, you can't wear that. You got to actually have MMA shorts on. So if I didn't have somebody actually loan me shorts, then I drove 2 hours and paid $100 for nothing.
To turn around and go home.
Yeah, exactly. So last tip.
Be prepared for the whole day. It's going to be a long day, especially if this is your first time ever competing in a tournament. Even if it's just one division, it feels like it's all day. So you got to come, you got to weigh in, you're going to wait around. Other people are going to compete. Your nerves are going to get up, they're going to drop down, they're going to come up, they're going to drop down. So be prepared all day. have some snacks with you, nothing too heavy, some fruits, some nuts, plenty of water, Gatorade. Find a nice quiet place where you can go and sit to the side. Especially if you're the type of person you get really amped up, you want to find some place where you can go and relax prior to your matches. Know what time you're going to be competing so that you can warm up, have plenty of time, go compete. If you're registered in 2 divisions, go back to your quiet place afterwards. It's going to be a long day and you don't want to have too many ups and downs because that's going to affect your performance.
That's why you should bring somebody, because again, when you're in the back, they might be calling your name.
Yeah.
So that's why you want somebody there to kind of, give you a heads up. That way you can truly go in the back and just focus, right? You don't have to worry about, are they going to call my name? Where's my, no, just stay there, relax. You kind of want to be on a level throughout the whole day, right? You don't want to go up, down,
Yeah.
crash. Your first match and you're already done for the day. That probably is not a good way to start your tournament.
No.
Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to my dude Chad, Capital MMA Lorton. We got more videos coming up. If you like the video, let us know some of your best tips in the comment section. Please consider subscribing if it's your first time. For more information on Chad, Capital MMA, make sure you visit his website, capitalmma.com, Lorton. And like I said, we'll be back with more videos. So back to the beginning, because I don't think we did that right.
Where did it go wrong? It was good. This is your first tournament, or if yada yada, Seth, yada yada. We got some pro tips. Here we go.
Here we go, man. Let's go.